Mission Impossible Rogue Nation is the 5th movie in the Mission Impossible series. It's directed by Christopher McQuarrie and stars Tom Cruise, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, Alec Baldwin, Rebecca Fergusson. Did I miss anybody out? So in this movie, Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise's character, has to go out and prove that there is this group called the Syndicate that exists that nobody believes exists. And they're the ones that are causing a lot of activities and incidents that are happening. Even people within his own government don't believe it exists, like Alec Baldwin's character. So, along with his team, with Ving Rhames and Simon Pegg, have to go out and prove the existence of this syndicate. And at one point, Simon Pegg's character Benji refers to the syndicate as the anti-IMF because this syndicate have taken agents from different intelligence agencies around the world. They're all presumed dead, and they're essentially an intelligence agency themselves, so they're always one step ahead. So the movie itself is pretty fast-paced in itself, but it's not so fast-paced that it doesn't breathe. The film itself does have very tense moments and recalls a lot of the earlier movies. It's, however, not so slow as some of the earlier ones. Although it's a pretty fast-paced movie, it's not as fast-paced as the last one, which was Ghost Protocol, but it's a good meshing of the two styles. The film itself runs at a good pace. It's funny as hell in places. I was absolutely laughing at myself in one of the car chases. And it's a damn good film. The cinematography of the film is magnificent and the performances really are perfect. Tom Cruise has got Ethan down to a T now, having played him 5 times before, and Simon Pegg, as usual, is good and delivers a funny performance. Ving Rhames is brilliant, and Alec Baldwin is fantastic. Rebecca Fergusson, who I've not really seen in anything else, is fantastic as Ilsa. She nails the performance. You're not really sure whether she is on the side of good or on the side of the syndicate, but she nails the performance. She is very, very well cast in this movie. Tom Cruise, as I mentioned, is fantastic. Having played the role 5 times, he is absolutely on the money. And Simon Pegg is one of the standouts of the movie. He nails the comedy as you'd expect, but even in the more actiony scenes and the more technical scenes, he is fantastic. Ving Rhames is awesome as Luther Stickle, and he's got a little bit more to do in this movie than he did in the last one, but he's just brilliant and he's funny, and the way the characters all work together as a team is absolutely fantastic. You believe that these guys have known each other for years, which they have based on the history of the movies, but you believe that they've been through things together, and that is something that I think is fantastic to see. There's a couple of set pieces I really wanted to mention that stood out for me, and the first one is there's an underwater scene where he essentially has to free dive. He has a time limit, obviously, because he's holding his breath, and if he can't resolve the mission in the time, he's probably going to die because there's no way out. And the other one is a fantastic motorcycle chase, which is heart-pounding and will have you on the edge of your seat. Absolutely brilliant direction in this chase, and Christopher McQuarrie has proven that he can do action, and this is an absolutely standout scene for me. So one of the weaker points of the movie is the villain. He doesn't really get to spend any one-on-one time with Tom Cruise until right at the end, pretty much, and a few seconds at the beginning. The motivation behind the villain is valid. You can understand why he's doing what he's doing, but that would be one of the weaker points for me. I give Mission Impossible Rogue Nation 4 stars out of 5. Thanks again for watching, guys. Please hit that like button. Why not subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more.